Hi ladies, it's Ziva here. Welcome back to my channel, girls. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to say I have brought my little backdrop thing to my mum's house. So I'm here right now and my sisters are here. So you might hear people speaking. Okay, because it's kind of loud. But I'm trying to do this video nonetheless. I hope you can't hear anybody and it doesn't distract you. But this video is all about you women who are still fading into that background, okay? You're fading way into this background and it's just like, why? It's time to actually not fade into the background anymore. It's time to actually up your ante right now, and it's time to be seen, okay? It's literally time right now. And if you are the type of woman who right now is fading into this background, okay, my YouTube background, it's because you are not making the most of yourself. So at the end of the day, if you're fading into the background, if you're invisible to high caliber men, you are doing it to yourself. But the positive thing about that is that you're actually able to turn that around today if you want to. And I'm going to tell you what to do. Now, I have changed a lot. I have changed in terms of my makeup skills, weight. Also, I've lost some weight. I've gone down. I was literally a size 8 to 10 and now I'm a size 6. So lots of things have actually changed with me. I've changed my hair. I've changed different things, okay? My voice control, la, la, la. At the end of the day, a major deal, a major thing that made a huge difference in me getting attention from men who I wanted to get attention from came from all of the things that I just mentioned, but also it comes from confidence and what you're actually wearing. Lots of women who are not used to being in more affluent areas or 5-star restaurants or going to luxury places, you end up going there looking out of place because what you're wearing doesn't make sense. And that is a dead giveaway that you kind of, not that you don't belong there, but that you are not used to that type of life or used to going to those types of places and being surrounded by ultimately those types of people. So it's a dead giveaway. So it's about making sure that when you go out and when you leave your house and even when you're at home, you have an air of confidence about you at all times. You walking into a restaurant and asking the waiter to be seated in, hi, do you have a table? It's just me going to eat lunch by myself. You going in there like that or saying, afternoon, do you have a table for one? I just want to have a quick bite. You know, there's a big difference with that, and you can attract attention when you're first walking into somewhere asking for that table as opposed to walking in there and looking like so timid. So if somebody did notice you coming in, now you have probably not got their attention anymore because you look like you are basic in terms of your personality. Okay, clothes and outfit and style is very subjective, but at the end of the day, women can go back and forth and say what is stylish and what's not, and what's this and what's not, what's fashionable and what isn't. But when men see you, they don't care about fashion. What men care about is, does that woman look attractive? Am I attracted to her or not? And that's what it boils down to at the end of the day. If you want the absolute, foundation of what men want when they see you, they just want to be attracted to you. That's what they want. They're not thinking, has this chick has she matched her lipstick with her sandals? Has she, is she wearing that designer handbag, or is she wearing that one? Is she wearing a Zimmermann dress, or is she just wearing something from H&M? They don't care about that stuff, okay? They just don't. They want to know, does this woman look attractive? Am I attracted to her? Granted, different body types are going to look better in different outfits, but I feel as though if you are going out and you are wearing something that is a pencil skirt and a nice cute like blouse, a cute top with it, that's going to be something that men are going to like. And you can say, oh, but my body type is very skinny. They still want to see your shape. You can say, but you're very curvy. Then they still want to see your shape. You can say, maybe you're a little bit chubby. They still want to see your shape. That's just how I personally feel. If you want to dress in a way that is less showing your body, but you still want to look pretty and feminine, then naturally you're going to wear a pretty summer dress, something that goes straight over your stomach. If you're worried about your tummy or something, wear something that's not completely figure hugging. I'm just telling you something that I personally like to wear, and every time I wear it I get attention. It's a pink pleated midi length skirt, and I like to wear it with cute tops, sometimes bardo tops, sometimes tops that have a little bit of cleavage, and they're still suitable for the daytime. So I feel as though they are two different outfit choices that will get you the attention that you are wanting, but you're not showing lots of your skin, and also it's two things that will attract men's attention and that will suit somebody's body type. If you don't want to show your stomach, then the first one might not be what you want to do, but the second option probably will be. I want you ladies to think less about the actual items I'm telling you and rebut them and try and tell me in the comments. At the end of the day, if you are wearing something that you know will captivate a man, but you're still looking classy at the same time, that is the balance that I'm talking about. That is when you are wearing the outfit that I feel as though you should be wearing. If you're wearing a maxi length dress, then make sure maybe you have some cleavage, or let it be a girly feminine color. So you can still wear the things that you want to wear, but just make sure that you have one thing on your outfit that makes men's eyes be drawn somewhere on your body. Make sure, ladies, whatever you feel comfortable wearing, that you're wearing that with confidence and that you're making sure that it fits your body type right. Another thing that will help you to get noticed is obviously, yes, drawing men's attention to, you know, maybe something over here, or maybe it's to your hips, maybe it's to your waist that you've got going. But not just that, but also the colors that you're wearing, because naturally if you're wearing a red outfit or if you're wearing a black outfit, the red outfit is going to be more visible, it's going to be more noticeable, and it's literally just going to stand out more, and that's just that. So make sure, if you really want to stop fading into the background, you're wearing something that is bold, you're wearing something that is bright, or you're wearing something that is showing your figure or showing some of your assets, and you have your confidence going simultaneously. And I feel like that's the best way for you to actually do it. I do also want to say, some of you might have the look, and then you open your mouth and you sound like a typical Instagramista, or you sound like a typical person who is not in affluent areas. Usually you sound like somebody who has no education, or you sound like somebody who these affluent men would be embarrassed to be out with. So make sure that you're not just looking the part, but you're sounding the part as well. As you ladies know, I have done 2 videos now on feminine voice control. I will link them in the description box if any of you are actually wanting to improve your voice and make it more soft and make it more sexy and change it to be how you want it to be. I will link both of my videos to help you to ascertain that. But just make sure, ladies, that you're looking at yourself as a package. We have to come across as that type of woman who a man would be proud to have on their arm, who a man would feel honored to have as a date. You want to be that type of woman that men feel like, wow, you know, she has the package. She is literally the package. If you're not striving to be that, then at some point you're always going to be in that background. So at the end of the day, ladies, the onus is on you, honey, and it's about you making those steps, taking those steps to be that woman who is being seen. A point I do want to make is that lots of time women can wear clothes, I was definitely doing this, and outfits that will not they're boring, quite frankly. They're boring outfits that are just like basic Betty. High caliber men are not going to be running around for women who look basic. You know, there needs to be something extraordinary about you, and one way that you can make yourself more extraordinary for a first from a man seeing you at first glance is with your outfit and your appearance. So make sure that you are doing that, going that extra mile and really pushing the boat out, and make sure that in every outfit that you're wearing you have one thing that will captivate a man and make him notice that asset. It could be your waist, it could be some cleavage, it could be your shoulders, it could be that you're wearing like a, I don't know, a pretty dress, so it looks very feminine, and in that sense it will get his attention because it's very feminine and he's into feminine women, so obviously he's going to be attracted when he sees that. So it's not always about skin, let's be very clear. But I don't want this video to go on and on and on so I'm going to love you ladies and leave you here, and I will see you beautiful women in my next video next week on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I love you ladies. Mwah, mwah, mwah.